Hello, hello, ladies. Good night, family. I am super excited. So here's the truth. We had a guest speaker that was going to talk tonight and share, and she isn't feeling well. So she's going to do it next week. But Macy saves the day, and she was going to speak in July. And basically I just said, okay, you're up in an hour. And she graciously accepted the challenge to go early. She had kind of probably a rough outline of what she wanted to talk about, but wasn't planning on doing it for like 3 weeks. So I really, really appreciate her stepping up and coming in and sharing with us something that she is super excited and passionate about. And you're going to have to forgive my dog who is about to start barking because somebody is here at the door. So we'll ignore that and just keep going. But Macy, so here's what I love about her. First of all, she is just a bright light. If you ever get to meet her in person, she is amazing. And my dog. She is on fire for this business as well, and she knows the value of network marketing. Her mom worked for Mary Kay, I believe, right? And she was super, super successful. So she grew up around, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but she knows the value and how amazing this lifestyle is and the possibilities, and that there's no ceiling on it. And she is a great person to think outside the box. And maybe that's because her mom was in network marketing. I didn't have a mom that did this, so I literally knew nothing about it. I didn't even know what it was until 4 years ago. And apparently it's kind of a popular thing, and it's been around for a long time. So she is diving into just like a totally different way of thinking of network marketing, in my opinion, because when I think of network marketing, I think of social media, right? We think of making posts on Facebook and Instagram and going live on our stories and things like that, but that's not the only way to build this business. And she is going to just share some tidbits on some research that she has done herself, from gleaning from top coaches, from the Champions page, and just how she's going to try it out in her own business. So I'm super excited to hear from her and learn from her. So get ready to take some notes and maybe think outside of your box and think of different ways that you could grow your business outside of social media.
Okay, can you hear me, first of all? Okay, great. So it's really funny that Andrea brought up Mary Kay. I forgot that I had even mentioned that to her. My mom was successful. That's how she kind of stayed at home while we were kids. And she ended up winning a couple free cars with it, a couple red cars that my sister and I got to drive. And it was just really nice to have my mom home when I was little. So that's kind of what I'm striving to do with this business once we do decide to have kids. So, you know, they can follow the example that we've kind of set for them. Yeah, so anyway, not going to talk about my mom, but I am going to talk to you tonight about in-person or in real life conversations about Beachbody and how to kind of go outside of social media. So first of all, we need to show our products in person. So we need to be what we are showing that we are on social media in person. So the first thing I want to talk about is group fitness classes. So I'm just going to talk to you kind of about a couple of things that you can do in real life, and then kind of ways to kind of show that without thinking about it, if that kind of makes sense. So the first thing is group fitness classes. So we like to do our workouts at home, but like Taylor, I know that she goes to a gym, and that's great because people see her there. So if you have a 24-hour fitness, or you have an anytime fitness, or whatever it is, just a gym, go do your workouts at the gym. And people will see you and they're like, hey, what are you doing? You know, that looks really fun. Or If they have like a yoga class, or I took a kickboxing class at our hospital gym one time, and the guy's like, "You're really good at that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do workouts at home that are MMA style. I had just finished Quarter Force." So I like actually knew how to kick. And the guy's like, "Wow, are you coming back?" And I'm like, "Maybe." I didn't want to buy a gym membership. So I'm like, maybe. We'll see you later. So the second thing is Beachbody, you can actually teach live classes. If any of you follow Danielle Natoni, she does a lot of this. I've been thinking about it, but I don't, there's a lot of logistics with it, but that is also something that you can do to get outside of social media. You get people to your classes, you take their emails, just connect with them, and eventually something would probably blossom out of that. The next one, which I'm in the process of doing, is a fit club. I think this is awesome. So you have your customers come, you have just people who aren't your customers, who have never done anything with Beachbody, just invite them. And so you have samples of your shakes and your Energize and your beach bars, and you blast music as they come in, and you basically keep up the energy of why Beachbody is so exciting. You show them the value of working out, and you show them the value of doing it in person. Because when we leave our retreats, isn't that like the best workout that we have the entire year? Bring that to them every month. And then, these beach bars are really great. What are these? Oh, yeah, this is just, sorry, my cat just jumped up here. Hello. What are these beach bars? Well, you can get them, and you can get them at a discount. Or, wow, I love this Energize because I wasn't shaky afterwards. Guess what? You can have this all the time, So there's a ton of different things that you can do with that. With our programs, you can start intermediate, you can start beginner. A couple ladies I talked to are like, "I'm not going to work out with you. You're going to kick my butt." And it's like, there's modifiers, if people are like, "I'm too scared to do it," there's ways that they can modify, and they can still, get a good workout in. Moms. So your kids are in sports, and what are the people bringing for them in between games? When I played softball, we would have candy bars and we would have Gatorades. And then eventually, as we got a little older and our parents came to faraway games, we'd have sandwiches, we'd have the fruits, but it was still, okay, here's some Pixie Sticks to get your energy going, and let's follow it up with a Gatorade. Well, now we have, once again, it always goes back to our products. We have beach bars, which are so much better than basically anything else that we could eat. Even the fruit will give you a sugar crush, sugar low. So instead of Gatorade, you have Hydrate. So talk to the coach, try and see, hey, can I do a little group meeting on this? Can I show these parents different ways that we can be fueling our kids? Because they're probably going to perform better with the proper nutrition and, giving them shakes. And then once the parents like it, hey, guess what? If you like this and you want this for your other kids, here's ways that you can keep this going when you're not in a sport with me and my kids. Because parents will usually spend more money on their kids than they will themselves. So if you show them the paperwork and you show them why it is so good for the kids, they'll probably do it. The next thing is looking at promoting a basket. So PTA fundraisers, expos, bridal showers. Our hospital always does a big thing at Christmas where they want donations. Put together a shaker cup bottle with a Shakeology packet, with an Energize packet, with a couple beach bars. And you can still do like your Amazon gift card, your Target gift card, but promote your business first because that's what's most important. And then if they get you could even put an hour of free coaching in there as well. And then they have to talk to you because they're going to be like, well, I won this. I might as well, see what this is about. And then they do it and then their friends do it. And it's the ripple, which is what I'm seeing is super crazy, is the ripple effect that is starting to happen with my people. So if you just get a couple, you're going to, it's going to keep going. I even wrote down teacher appreciation. Instead of giving your teacher just the Amazon gift card, put some stuff in there. Put some Energize, put some Shakeology, show her how to make it like a Starbucks macchiato, and she'll absolutely love that. And it's so much cheaper. Starbucks is ridiculously expensive right now. Ugh. Okay, next thing. Go to the 5Ks. Go to the Beachbody, or not Beachbody, powerlifting. I just had a brain fart. Go to the like the like CrossFit things. Like go to the events. My brother-in-law was a bodybuilder for a couple years, and there was always tons of vendors there. Get a booth at a bridal show. Brides are my number one place to get people. I have a couple who have weddings this year, and just, show them what they can do and show them how much cheaper it is than actually doing the gym, and show them the accountability groups, because that's the big difference. Andrea and Alina say this all the time, but work outside the home at least once a week. And you don't have to talk about Beachbody. Comment on someone's shoes. Then she'll say something back where she got them, and then you'll start talking about something else. And then you'll say, hey, are you on Instagram? And she'll say, yeah, I am. And then you'll be on Instagram, and then she's going to see your stories, and then she's going to see your posts, and she's going to be like, yeah, that lady was really nice. Maybe I should see what she was talking about. Or get her email, get something that can connect you to later, make a note about it, and then say, Starbucks shoe lady. So then when she talks to you later, you know why she's talking to you, not just some random person. You've already made that connection, so keep it going. And then you can also have your friends sell products. So let's say my hairdresser, she kind of starts doing what I'm doing. She can become a coach, and she can start selling the products. You have a long hair dye, you can buy a Beach Bar, and then she can just keep selling it. Pretty simple that way. And also joint parties. Sorry if I'm going really fast. I don't want this to go long and take up a lot of your time. So the next thing is joint parties. I had a Pampered Chef friend, and we were going to do a party together through Beachbody. So she was going to bring her products. I was going to bring a Fixate recipe, and we were going to make those recipes with her Pampered Chef and with my recipe. So, people were coming and seeing both of these things. Something just popped up on my screen here. There we go. Or you could chop up berries with their handheld food processor, their mix and chops, making shakes in their blenders, things like that. You could also do this with basically with anything. You could do Color Street, which is nail polish things. I don't know if you guys have that up there. What else? I don't know, really anything. Any other MLM that can come together and do it, you get more people, because then you get both people's friends. Let's see. And Kinsey and I were coaches together, so we do our accountability groups together. We're talking about just going to Sioux City and getting supper and getting our nails done. But it's an in-person thing that's going to liven up your group, and it's going to make them want to keep being involved, because you're having a kick butt time together. Okay, I'm saying a lot too. Sorry about that. Okay. And okay, always be the crazy Beachbody lady. So I have started wearing my Beachbody clothes to sand volleyball. And last week they noticed it. It was one that says coach with the Beachbody symbol on the back. And they started talking about it. And they said, hey, Macy, what's that guy who does Lift 4? And I'm like, oh, Joel? Oh, yeah, we love Joel. Oh, you guys do Beachbody? Yeah, we do. We work out together at each other's houses. Well, do you have a coach? Yeah, we do for right now. I said, awesome. I am too. If you guys ever need anything, let me know. Because odds are that lady's probably not going to stick around. I mean, it happens. So now they know I'm a Beachbody coach. They know I'm active. And they know I also am doing the workouts. So wear your Insanity shirts. Wear your Lift 4 shirts, coach shirts. They're going to at least notice and think, oh, yeah, that person had that shirt on, so if I need something, I'm going to contact her. And also, always walk in somewhere with your Shakeology and your Energize. When I go golfing on Wednesday nights, I'm carrying my Energize now. And people have asked, what is that? Because, I mean, it's a pretty distinctive color. You don't know what that is unless you're actually drinking it. So once again, oh, yeah, this is just my go-go juice. It's giving me some extra energy to get out there and golf. People are like, oh, yeah, I need that. There you go. That's another in right there, even if it's just the Energize. Eat like you do on Instagram. So I meal prepped today and I showed it. So people know that I'm eating healthy at home. But when I go out or I go to holidays, I need to make sure that I'm eating like I'm showing you on social media. So people will know, oh, Macy's coming. We need to get something healthy for her. Or, we can't go out to pizza because Macy eats healthy. So make sure that people know that you aren't just letting it go or I'm having a cheat day. I'm going to eat ice cream and I'm going to eat the pizza and I'm going to have the beer and we're going to go out for drinks later. Like, make sure that they know that you are invested, and just because you're going out with your girlfriends doesn't mean that you're throwing away everything that you're doing during the week. Have samples. This is also something I've started doing. I have samples of Shakeology in my car, and I have samples of Energize, and I need to get the Recover. Because when people at golf say, oh, I'd like to try Energize, oh, hey, I have that. Let me get that for you. So then they don't have to wait till next week. They might have a chance of finding a new person who can get that to them sooner, and you don't want that. So be prepared. Have them, I'm not going to Summit, Sophie, sorry. Have your recipe stapled to your card as well, so they know how to make it. They know exactly what to do, so they have no chance of that being a bad recipe. Don't give them the bad taste in their mouth. Tell them how to do it. And then, kind of to wrap it up, find your interests and link it together. So I'm showing what I can do at volleyball. I'm showing people my products at golf. Take whatever it is that you like to do, take it to school. I know a lot of you guys take it to work. Candace is always doing I have another boomerang. I'm at work. Teacher, see me drinking my shakes. Have your shake samples there. Let people be able to see what you're doing and that it's working for you. Let's see what else. Everyone wants to be a part of something. They just don't know what that something is yet. So if you can be that example for them and give them the sense of belonging, which is really what we all want, right? That's why this is working for us. That's why these accountability groups are working, because we want to be a part of something. And when you make them feel important, that's all that they really want. So I encourage you guys to try these things out. Show them that the live workouts are great. Show them that it's the community that's really bringing everybody together. And if you fail, it really doesn't matter, because you're going to try again. If Kinsey and I only have one person at our fit club, we're still going to have an awesome time, and we're still going to be working out together. So if it doesn't work, just keep trying. Everybody has seasons in their lives like we do. Summers are super busy. Maybe it's Christmas time that's really busy. They're going to come eventually. So don't let some of your bad experiences deter you from what else that you can be doing in your business to grow. Because once you make the connections, they're always going to be coming back. I'm done.
I loved it. So Sophie has a question in the chat. She says, where are you doing your fit club? Did you have to rent a space?
Okay, so we haven't done it yet, but we have a couple of options. So we're thinking of doing it at one of our, our community center. So they do charge $75. So if we have to pay for our venue, we might charge $5 just to help cover the charge. Otherwise, we're looking at churches who have, my friend is a pastor at a church. They have a projection screen. Otherwise, even my big TV is pretty portable, and I know that they have Wi-Fi, so I would just bring the TV and show them, logging onto Beachbody, how easy it is. So you can rent a space or try and just find somewhere cheap. Kinsey's basement's really nice, so we might even do one there sometime. She doesn't know that yet, but that's what I've been thinking. So.
Okay, so hold on, I'm going to mute Macy because I was hearing double of myself. So it would be super awesome if you guys could type in the chat just one takeaway that maybe you didn't think about before or that you were reminded of is a really good idea. Me personally, having samples of Energize, I think would be a game changer. I have never done that, but I have had so many people ask me about it and how how amazing would it feel to have somebody who maybe you love makeup and you watch their stories all the time, and then you see them in real life and they had a sample of this glittery eyeshadow that you loved and they just gave it to you as a gift? Wouldn't you feel amazing? You'd be like, that girl is so nice. She just gave me free makeup. Like if we were able to just gift those to people who were curious, I mean, hands down, as soon as they try it, they're going to want more, right? Seriously. And what else I love about this is that Macy is a huge extrovert and I am an introvert. So this like pushes me outside of my comfort zone and my thinking to things that aren't natural for me. I am so much more comfortable behind a screen, just typing my thoughts out. And I need to be way more bold in real life in many areas, not just my business, but I'm working on it. So here are some of the takeaways, because you can't see the chat on the recording. Connecting with people out and about in real life over anything and bringing those relationships onto social media so they can start to connect with that and what you do as a business. I totally agree with that, because you don't have to talk about Beachbody in real life. That takes off all the pressure for me. I can just make that connection and be like, hey, let's be friends on Instagram. And then they'll start seeing it. Samples will be a game changer, and also working out in public spaces is such an easy way to start a conversation. Renting a booth, keeping samples on me instead of at home, gift baskets, going to rewatch for everything I didn't write down. I love that, Tess. Having samples on hand, love the idea of the basket of goodies. And if you're at an event, or a table, have a sheet for their email or an IG to follow up. I love that idea, Sophie. Thank you for that add-on. Recipes with samples, huge game changer. Because if you just hand somebody Shakeology and they just mix it with water, they might not like it. But if you give them a super amazing recipe to go with it, way more likely to be like, hey, that Alice girl gave me a really good shake and I kind of want another one. I love it so much. Any questions for Macy, or any questions in general from things that you've run into over the last 7 days? Or actually 14 days. We didn't have a call last week. You can either type it in the chat or unmute yourself. Morning Meltdown sample available tomorrow. It's actually, I found it on Vimeo. Lil shared it on a team page that I'm on with her. So I can send that to you, Sophie. She's got it on Vimeo already. Alice is wanting to talk. Hold on. Let me unmute her. If I can.
Do you hear me now?
Yes.
I'm raising my hand because I was trying to type out in my very old iPad here for the free sample for the 100-day tomorrow, and wondered how to get access to that. So if you don't mind shooting that out, that'd be excellent.
Yes, I will absolutely do that. I'll put it on the team page.
Thank you.
Any other?
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
Without the Vimeo, I mean, we can just go to beachbodyondemand.com and it will be there, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know where she got it.
Okay, because it said it's coming out the 24th. So, and that's on all of the stuff. So that's why I'm assuming it'll be like any other.
I would think so.
Yeah, that you probably have to do it like on a laptop or whatever. So I was just curious, but I wanted to make sure everyone knew too, so they could promote that.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm just posting it right now. Alina, do we have anything else? Any other announcements before we sign off? No, not this week. All right. Well, those of you that are coming to Summit, I'm getting super pumped, and we will see you soon. And if you're not, we will definitely be sharing takeaways on the team page to help you guys stay in the loop so you don't feel completely left out. And I do believe they live stream some of the large group things, at least they have in the past. So if anyone finds those links, if you could share them to our team page so that we could all watch them and watch the recording, that would be amazing, because I don't know that we will be able to find it while we're in the stadium, because when we're in the stadium, the Wi-Fi is terrible because there's 5 bajillion Beachbody coaches trying to get on their social media. So it's pretty terrible. But anyways, you guys, I hope you have a great week. We will see you on the team page, and definitely let us know if you have any questions. We've got some awesome team calls lined up coming up in the next coming weeks, so I'm excited to share some good stuff with you. So we'll see you guys later.